done bubbling, and now we want to do the next thing. So a great science lesson and tons of fun at the next party. So you just got to go get your dry ice. So dry ice basics. Let all the viewers know that all of this is up online, okay? So everything, all 10 digits. Look at this. That's why we use these gloves, all right? So when you go to the store, you're going to go to customer service, and you're going to ask them for dry ice.
Okay.
I would say for a party between 5 and 10 pounds, all right? So here's our dry ice in here. So about 5 to 10 pounds. It comes in a big block, and you just drop it on the ground. And and again, don't touch it with your hands. It's 110 degrees below zero. So, all right. So a big piece of dry ice, and here, this is kind of fun. Here, watch this. So here's our big piece of dry ice, and this is just a metal bowl. So if we put it in the metal bowl here, we get these. See that screaming? See that great? It's screaming ice. All right, I'm done with that. Enough of that little experiment.
That's a good one.
You know why? Is because now that's frozen carbon dioxide. Right? So they took the air that we exhale, the carbon dioxide, they compress it, they put it under lots of extreme temperature, and that's how they get their carbon dioxide. So that's frozen, so it vibrates here, and it makes that sound.
It's the vibration that we
And I'm done with that little experiment, so we're done with that.
That's good.
But what's the most famous thing to do with the dry ice, Mark? What do we do?
It's the frothing, exploding, smoking.
Go get it, all right?
Okay.
So get the big container there. All right, so here's what we're going to do. You just drop it in the big container here. Now what we get is are these clouds. Isn't that very Halloween-y? Yeah. Now we can get it a couple different ways. So watch, we're going to dim the lights, and we're going to play this game, because I love that little black light. So that goes here. So a little black light is on, and now we've got this stuff called extreme glow or atomic glow. And so if you look at this, then you can kind of get that look that's there. And so isn't that kind of a neat, spooky little look that's there?
Very good.
So now we can kind of spice it up that way if we want to do that, of course, and make it a little bit more messy and so forth. So that's not a bad way to go. And a little black light kind of works as well. All right, let's show people here. I'll trade you. This goes over that way. Okay. All right. You see the apple juice that's there?
Yes.
You could actually carbonate apple juice, which is kind of fun. So here's how you do it. The secret is this. So we have a little cauldron that's here. Column, I don't know, and this goes inside. So I just went and got regular apple juice. And the secret at home is this, is that you drop the dry ice in and let it sit there for a while. So you never serve it, of course, with dry ice in it.
Oh,
so you just let it sit there and just kind of bubble away. And what we're actually doing is we're bubbling carbon dioxide inside there. So you're going to let there, and it's going to get cold on its own.
Right.
And at the very end, you're going to enjoy some little bubbling carbon dioxide and apple juice to get a little sparkling cider. How's that?
Very spooky. And again, never do this at home. Just do this at a friend's house.
Thank you very much. Right from the act. I appreciate that. All right. All right. So that goes off to the side here.
All right,
Hey, some people are a little worried about candles inside their pumpkins.
Yes.
So there's a lot of these that are out now, and you don't have to wear gloves to play with this.
Oh, cool.
So now these are these.
Where do you find
just
that?
the store. So just go to your local store,
how
and
cool
so
is that?
see how it changes color there. So it'll change to all these different colors and rotate through. So that's kind of fun. And you can actually put that down inside if you have some mist over it like that, and it'll do all of its things there and kind of move back and forth.
That's a cool little deal.
It's kind of
What's
fun.
it called? Just
Halloween, like a pumpkin light, something like that. Oh, you see how it moves around and changes colors?
Oh,
so kind of cool inside.
That.
So try that for sure.
I'll get a lot of calls. People will be looking for that.
Absolutely. And I'll put all the stuff up on the website. How's that?
Right, now, we should mention that Mr. Spangler is a frequent guest on a certain show that is on this station every day, preceding 4 o'clock at 9 news.
Frequent guest. That's not a frequent.
Okay, he's been there once, but he's been
time.
invited back to Ellen.
Yes.
And it's coming up very soon.
Absolutely. And so we're going to play pumpkins, and she would like a little tease. We're going to explode some pumpkins, or at least that's what the producers tell me. So we'll see. So no exploding this time next week. I'll play with that. But here, try this. Ready? So the kids carve the pumpkin, and now we just pour the water directly into the pumpkin, which is kind of fun. Is that great?
That's
excellent.
All
right, so nice, good. And now, of course, a little dry ice. Here, this works pretty well.
Oh,
so
there
nice
we go.
And spooky.
Oh, how good is that?
Is that good? All right,
that
so here we go.
Good.
If you need a little bit more, that's good. All right, so that's good. And now, you want to know what the real fun is? Watch this. A little bit of Dawn dish soap.
No
Ready?
way.
So a little Dawn in here like this. And now we get this cool little bubbling concoction like this. And so now it'll start to bubble up and start making bubbles.
How excellent is that? That is
right? It's pretty darn fun.